This is Mark Hyder, and it's time for another...
Careful. Oh. I don't actually know if it'll be as interesting as you think, but we'll see in a sec.
Didn't see that one coming.
Peter. This is Applejack in 1983.
Across the YouTube spectrum. Bye-bye. Bye-bye for now. Bye.
Okay, who let Discord in the car and who did it? Come on, fess it up.
Me!
I do it!
When John Delancey appears,
I think the spirit of Discord came here actually.
I just realised the last element of the dank memes. Complete and utter chaos.
Why is it not
Yes, comedy, relation, misery, irony, chaos.
You need one more.
That other thing.
Hello, back. We are at Ponycon of 2017 in Bristol. Oh, yes. Applejack.
Very small hat though.
Yeah.
Are we all on our feet?
Applejack, would you like to sign my flag?
When you sit down,
Oh, you tried the sign.
it's hard to Okay.
We need to find a table.
Here we go.
This is hard.
Hello, 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 hello. We're now live streaming on we're actually recording twice
Big Mac.
on the camera. Yup. You had to do that, haven't we? We had to do Big Mac. We had to do that, haven't we?
Come on.
Who?
Another random cowboy fact here. Apparently in southern France they have cowboys too. And they work in that area.
Okay. Good to know.
Abbey Lane again. Stir harder.
Well, there's a G3 pony in the area.
Pistol.
She catches stars apparently, and it has a celestial sort of appeal.
Barrel.
Yeah, it's only. It's not spoilers.
It's our story though.
I know, but it's only a reference.
Mustang.
Right.
It's only it has a celestia. We do have a fan fiction in the progress, but we can't say anything.
We can't say anything about it, no.
Oh no, we can't say anything about it. Oh, hello.
All
Corral.
Corral.
Yeah.
whatever will be Carol.
Stop quick.
Seriously?
Pony.
Oh.
Hey.
Who's that?
I don't know, but it looks like a... Oh, okay.
Ponyolo. Rawhide. Maybe.
Yay! I'm filming!
Oh, sunbird.
can sing though. We got this.
We got this.
We got this together. Oh yes.
6 points. Fantastic.
Flying fast.
Flying fast.
So, one of the sort of main things that people do is Pokemon, because they are, again, they're animals. So, and then you've got
The Rainbow Dash
themes
cake.
for the characters.
Brought to
So
you
if do,
by
sort of
Cloudsdale.
Going back to Fluttershy, the long dresses.
Okay, I'm back.
Yes.
Who knew this flag would come in handy? Because I have found a Pegasister from where My Little Pony comes from. Woo! Yeah!
Oh, Canada.
Canada! Pancakes!
Oh,
Maple syrup.
Our home and native land. Oh.
Anything else you want to say?
So, why did you become a fan of My Little Pony?
It's an obsession. It's an addiction too. Like, this is my crack, this is my heroin, this is my cocaine. The thrill of finding something new for my collection. This is why I'm here.
Is that once you get hooked, you're hooked.
You're hooked, exactly.
You're hooked, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have them all.
Yeah.
It's like Pokemon, you need them all.
You need to catch them all.
The thrill of the hunt.
Seriously.
Yep.
Do you have a favourite character in G1 My Little Pony?
Skyrockets. Blue ponies, clear, see-through, blue pony, red hair. It's awesome. It's my favorite.
We got with Firefly in the G1.
Yeah, Firefly
Yeah.
was a G1 pony.
Because that's
By
that's
Sandy
Lauren
Duncan.
Faust's profile picture on a DeviantArt.
Yes, she got Firefly's spirit on Rainbow Dash.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
There's the other party flag. Come to Canada sometime. It's awesome.
I would love to. Believe me, I would love to go to Canada.
Are you just not
Which
looking
part?
to get in?
Niagara Falls?
Niagara Falls. Yeah. I do have a passport, but yeah, I'll
You could
it just
swim
costs-
across
it just
if it's
costs
not
a lot
money.
of money to get
Swimming,
there.
rowboat.
It's part. What type of part? You're gonna go for the cold part or the warm part?
Right time to swoosh it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Get on a cargo ship.
yeah.
Do what the
Do what the
no
ponies did.
no the uprising of Scotland coming to Canada.
What's that?
The uprising from
Oh,
the uprising from Scotland all the way to Canada when they emigrated.
oh okay.
Yeah,
The Arcadians.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know that part is.
So join me later on my next segment.
Oh, yes. Who's Rainbow Dash?
Here she is.
I'm having some cider.
I didn't put this up.
The one and only.
Rainbow Dash is mine. I got some D&D books at home.
I really do not like audio editing. I detest it. Really, because I hate the sound of my own voice. And I also hate the sound of Lucy's voice. And that is a side of projects even though I find it really boring and it doesn't excite me, it's a side of video production that I knew was technically the most important part, apart from the videos, is because the minute you click on a YouTube video and the audio is terrible, you're just like, oh, I'm not watching that, move on to something else. So it's, you have to kind of force yourself to put up with the boring part of a project in order to get to the fun stuff. Because that to me is the foundation of a good project and it's about self-discipline as well, I guess. that you have to have as well, so you have to learn them.
Who's a silly pony? You're a silly pony. Who is you? Is Applejack. Bumping into posts and falling into trenches. Who is you? Is Applejack. Watching all the rosy apple books that goes another friends. Are you going on? Why don't you use your sense? Who's a silly pony? You're a silly pony. Who is you? Is Applejack. Bumping into gates and knocking over fences. Who is you? Is Applejack. Who's a silly pony?
Again.
Oh, the original one.
You want the original?
Yeah. No, the Megan one. Oh, the last clip.
Yeah.
On it, yeah.
Hi, I'm Barry Scott. There it is, God.
One morning, the wind was whistling through the trees, and Applejack trotted into the orchard in search of her favourite apples. As she entered the gate, the clumsy little pony bumped into a post and almost fell head over hooves on the grass. Oh, Applejack, what a silly pony.
Silly pony, silly pony, who is you? Is Applejack. Bumping into gates and knocking on fences. Who is you? Is Applejack. All day long you trot around, looking at the apples on the trees, dreaming all your pony dreams, licking lips so free to leave. Who's a silly pony? Silly pony, who is you? Is Applejack. Bumping into posts and falling into trenches. Who is you? Is Applejack. Watching all your rosy apples, books there goes another voice. Are you coming? Are you going? Why don't you use your horse? Silly pony, who is you? Is Applejack. Bumping into posts and looking on the kisses. Who is you? Is Applejack.
We can do one more request.
Applejack. Applejack. Soon the wind will blow and whistle, knocking apples to the ground. Call for balls as she will help you spread her ribbons on the ground. Who's a silly pony? You're a silly pony. Who is you? Is Applejack. Falling over rocks and bumping into fences. Who is you? Is Applejack.
You get another request because we're stalling.
Sea ponies.
Yes.
Twilight.
Good choice. And now I'll have this stuck in my head all day.
Shoo-be-doo, shoo-shoo-be-doo. Call upon the sea ponies when you're in distress. Come for less can be ponies.
original 1980s show. The only others being Spike and Twilight.
Yep.
Although Twilight's appearance and name changed, whereas Lauren Faust's Friendship is Magic Applejack is based on the original 80s design.
There was also Rarity as well.
No, she was Sparkler in G1.
Right.
Yeah. Very similar design though, but yeah, we couldn't count her.
Right.
She can get an honourable mention.
Rainbow Dash's G1 counterpart is Firefly, isn't it?
Yeah. She's got her spirit inside.
Honourable mention.
Firefly.
So, as you saw from the Sea Ponies video we played there, she made an appearance in Rescue from Midnight Castle.
Yeah.
And that's where she took a tumble off a rickety bridge en route to the castle, and she and Megan were saved from the river by the Sea Ponies. She was also one of the ponies captured by Tyrek and turned into a demon called his Midnight Carriage. So there's just some shots up there that I've taken directly from Midnight Castle. You want to talk G1 much? You up for it?
Okay, I'll try. Right, so we did various different poses of G1s. We brought out the collector's pose, which is my very grubby one because she goes everywhere with me. So she's a bit grubby. She needs a clean and a restyle, but I just haven't got the heart to do anything with her. Amy's got the shy pose version.
Again, childhood one that I've never cleaned because it seems wrong.
Yes.
She was retailed actually because she was one of the ones that was passed down to me by my sister, and all the ones that my sister gave me didn't have tails because she didn't look after them properly. So yeah, she has a new tail. So she came with a blue flower brush and a blue ribbon and a puffy sticker. Is there anyone who's not familiar with puffy stickers at all? Yeah? They came with the first few original G1 ponies, didn't they? Yeah, and they're just...
They're about sort of yay big, and they're normally white with a little pink circle. And then this is My Little Pony, and it's got a picture of the said pony, like Applejack or Bowtie or Majesty, and then it's got their name underneath. And yeah, like that one there, and it's slightly raised up, so they've got quite a bit of height to them, instead of being completely flat. So they sort of squish down when you do press them. So they did quite a few of those with the.
I don't own any, that makes me sad.
True ones.
Am I not a true collector until I own one?
I've only got a couple that came stuck to Lullaby Nursery, but so I don't have any specific ones. But I do have somewhere at home some ribbon from G1, which is become printed with Applejack. They look like
we'll see that.
The puffy sticker, but long strips. So I've got a few of those at home, like Bowtie, Majesty, and AJ.
Do you want to hear the background story that was on her back card? It's written up here. I believe they do read it at the front of the original Silly Pony video, so I can read it if you want.
Yeah, you can do, yeah.
So, Bubbles was racing down the hill looking for a muddy spot to roll in. She stopped suddenly and laughed. "What a silly sight," she said. "Hanging upside down in a tree like a monkey was Applejack." "How did you get up there?" asked Bubbles. Applejack whinnied in embarrassment. "I was jumping for apples. I jumped so high that I caught my heels on the branch." Bubbles sighed. "Your appetite for apples is always getting you in trouble, Applejack." Then she helped Applejack out of the tree and was treated to a fine red apple from her thankful friend.
Oh.
I miss those stories.
Yeah.
They need to bring those back. So, did we discuss this? Is because yours is the straight-haired one, isn't it?
Yeah, mine's the first one. I haven't got a long-haired one.
She is up here.
I am looking for.
That's not the Italian one though. That's the.
I have the Italian one.
Yeah.
But I didn't bring it, unfortunately.
This one was Shy Pose again, re-released in year 3 of the G1 My Little Ponies between 1984 and 1985. The only difference being that she had a longer curly mane, and her accessories, as you can see by the minting box there, she had a pink butterfly brush and a yellow ribbon and a puffy sticker again. So yeah. We discussed your collector's pose, AJ. That's her
very grubby one.
Dark pink moon comb on the screen there, and again yellow ribbon. And she came out only in Europe and including UK. At the same time as the year 3. Okay. Are you happy talking? Explain. Does anyone not understand the term Nirvana pony?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Right. Nirvana is basically the name they give to ponies that come from various different countries. So they released age in different countries. So this one is Brazilian. And then we've got a squeaky butt, which I don't know if anyone's ever seen a squeaky butt. But
oh, that's
oh, nice.
So she comes with no mane and no tail, but with a little squeaky.
I heard somewhere that they were supposed to originally be dog toys. Is that right?
I've heard that, but
is that true, or is it just like one of those myths?
That's the
Because the
rumour.
way they're packaged, we'll get to that slide. It looks like dog toys. Yeah. I wonder how many were chewed up by dogs. We don't want to think about that. Especially now.
Yes, they did do a couple of different colours, those squeaky butts. So that's one of them. And then we've got Apple Belle and Apple Scotch, those two.
Are they different?
Oh yeah, and then we have these two, which this one is a French one, and that one's very grubby and got marks all over, but that's a Spanish one.
Lovely.
So we came from various different places. Amy's got Italian there. New Ames.
Skip to the Italian. I couldn't resist the cartoon. Italians.
Bellissimo.
I thought I had written somewhere who that. If anyone wants to know who that cartoon is made by, come up to me afterwards and I'll find my notes on it.
Was it you?
They've disappeared. All I know is I had to make a point of saying, as this is a family-friendly event, that children shouldn't go to the page because there's some not safe for work stuff on there. So I was just gonna. We missed the. We'll go back to Colombia. We haven't got any Colombians, sadly.
No.
Or South African pony. The differences between Peru 1 and 2 is one's curly-haired, one's straight-haired. South African, you can see, is obviously very different. We've got the Spanish one down here, you can see. And yeah, the beautiful Colombians, who are obviously all very different. There is a 5th version that I could not find an image for, so she is pretty rare. I couldn't find pink hair and pink apples, I believe.
Well, why are they? Why are there some green ones in the Colombian collection?
They were just, some countries release ponies in different colours, and obviously they're very popular, particularly now, as there weren't as many of them released as the US ponies, and they're different. And
they used the plastic that they had.
They had different plastics as well. Some of them feel different, and yeah. But nowadays they're obviously worth a heck of a lot more than the ones you can get from the US, because most of those are pretty common.
Yeah, if I could find a Colombian, I would be very, very happy.
Venezuelan.
Yeah, these are where the squeaky butts came from, and yeah, so yeah, you see what I mean about the dog toy thing. I don't know where I heard that. I don't know whether it's true. I had fun sorting the flag out for this one because I don't know who knows about flags, but
Venezuela.
I wanted to make sure I got the right one because it's been changed several times very recently. So I hope I don't offend anyone with the flag.
gorgeous as well.
Oh.
So we have got baby Applejack down on the table here. She was sold in selected European countries, including the UK. Her back card story, baby Applejack just loves to have her tail brushed and plaited and tied with a ribbon. Then she rushes out from the nursery and canters in the fields, kicking her legs up high in excitement. And you can see she came in that lovely pack with the accessories. And there's also a Nirvana baby from Argentina. Beautiful blue hair.
Yeah. Her hair looks absolutely gorgeous on artwork.
This panel's just making you want to
Yeah,
beautiful Nirvana Applejack.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh, do you want to talk about your customs?
Yeah.
Yep.
Over the years, I've sort of branched out a little bit and started buying customs. And I just feel that AJ should have been done in every single pose, including sort of the
and every gem.
Yeah, Pegasus and Unicorn. So I've had these ones custom made and completely glittered, and I think they're absolutely fantastic. And then I'm trying to do like a rainbow army of them as well.
Who are they made by, Vicky?
They're made by Elise, who does a lot of custom work.
My Little Custom.
Yeah. So
Glad I got that right.
Start off with the rainbow glittered army.
Hello.
So that's just some of my little customs. And we've got a Christmas one because it's nearly Christmas, everyone. Yay!
Christmas Applejack.
Christmas gone.
Yes, Christmas Applejack.
That's a funny name.
Did you do a lot to spark of any of these girls? No, they're not just Elise's. So there is a ridiculous amount of merchandise. I was quite surprised.
Yeah.
A lot of these images I took from San's merchandise book with permission. So a bit of a boring thing, but I will just go through whose was whose, just to make a nod to the people who took the time to take pictures of these lovely collections. So there's the paperclip and the bin. That one made me laugh. Those are Desiree's Skylark Older, alarm clock, and the purse down here. Those were taken straight from My Little Wiki, which is a wonderful source of information for particularly older gems.
Yeah.
Do you want to read?
We've got the cup, bowl, and the picture disc, which are Corey Thomas's. And then there's a key ring, which was Saskia de Brunch. I can't pronounce the
Yeah,
name.
apologies if we pronounce wrong.
And then there's a lampshade, which I love. There's Gemma James. And I've got the lunchbox, which is Naomi Mills. And then there's some mugs, which again, I've never seen those, and I would love to have some.
Various games and
Lots of different merchandise, none of which I own, sadly.
You're getting sad now.
I am.
I'm sorry.
So much Applejack
I sourced so much stuff. It was fun. It was fun. So there's a 3D puzzle which is from My Little Wiki. I'm struggling to see my images on here and point them out to you. Is it that one? No, that's the stand-up.
Yeah. Card game.
The card game. That's the Waddington's card game by Corey Thomas. The inlay puzzle. Which I mistook for door hangers at first glance. I was tired, and I had it listed on when I was doing this. Setting up these slides, I had it listed as a door hanger, and then I wondered why I couldn't find it under home items in the book. And it's like, oh, but that one was by Bethany Scott. The paper play Dress Up Pony by Desiree again. There's a giant floor puzzle there. I'd love that. That's nice. Linda Van Leeuwen. Am I pronouncing that right? Probably no better than me. And the puzzles are by Desiree and Linda as well.
And they've got lots and lots of manuals and little paperback books with AJ in them, and on the front covers as well.
That's the 1986 annual there. The adventure book over here, the Magic Nut Tree, and the Stolen Shadow. Those are all donated by Corey Thomas. There's a lovely activity book and the Man in the Moon down here. That's Desiree again. And that's it, because that one's mine. Go me. Not to me. Was that the ribbon you were talking about?
Yeah, that's the ribbon I was talking about. They did release a lot of different ribbons, like AJ, you can get Majesty, Bow Tie, Cotton Candy. They all came with little ribbons like that.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, which can pick them up quite a lot on eBay. You know, they are quite popular on eBay, quite common.
That one was a My Little Wiki image. Carry case, Linda Van Leeuwen. There's these lovely, funny little French pins here, which I thought were quite cute. That was Jenny.
Yeah,
apologies for pronunciation. Hair accessory over here, that was donated by Marco Plate. The I love these porcelain figures. The trio is Trader Tiff on My Little Wiki, and these lovely two are yours. You recognise those? Yeah. We did craft ribbon. Get well card. This is a good one. eBay seller Barbie Girl 123 2011. And paint by numbers by Desiree, and sewing cards by Corey Thomas. We're almost there. So much merchandise. I couldn't leave it out. I wanted to find for this image. I was racking my brains whether any of my birthday parties when I was little were My Little Pony themed. Mum couldn't remember, and we didn't have any pictures because I was hoping to stick a cute little birthday picture in there, but alas, I couldn't.
Mine's birthday party was
You can have them now. So yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
So this is all party stuff, cups and napkins. Those are by Desiree. That one is the tablecloth, I believe. And this, I couldn't quite work this one out. It's some kind of party favour game. So there were several, but that's the Applejack one.
Yeah, I think it could be one of those flat ones where you get with little beads in it.
Yeah,
and you turn it to get the beads in.
I remember those. Yeah, it was some kind of ball game. I know that. So that was donated by Corey as well. There's a party pack up there by Kaz White, and the badges were Rosie Sideways. There's so much more merch out there, it's ridiculous. I did stop myself. So somehow I've skipped to retro. I hope the G2 and G3 slide is in there. But we can talk about retro, that's fine, that's what's popped up on there. Do you want to talk about these?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. They brought out a dolly mix one.
Yeah,
which I don't have. The head knocker I have is at home. It's like a G1 body, but it's one of those bobblehead jobs. So you move it, his head goes up and down. And then you've got the new Loyal Subject ones, which have only recently just come out.
This year.
Yeah.
It's a glittery one.
Yeah.
I was very lucky. I only brought, my husband went to America and he came back with some of these for me. He brought me 2 back, and one of them was that glitter AJ.
And then I saw the glitter AJ today, and I was like, right, let's buy it.
So you've got both of them now, because I got you the other one.
Another one for my army.
Oh, there you go. They were just out of order. Yeah, Gen 2 and 3.
Yeah.
We've got Apple Bramley down there, haven't we?
Yeah.
There was no G2 Applejack,
No.
but Apple Bramley's the closest we've got.
Which is this one.
Big Mac. Oh yeah.
So she's the closest they did in the G2s to AJ. She's got the same colouring, she's got the apple cutie mark, but she's got the purple hair instead. So she's quite cool, and she's got little diamond eyes as well, which I love. she's the only second G2 that I've got. I don't tend to like G2s.
I started accidentally collecting them today.
So.
Ponycon does that to you.
Yeah.
Because that's how I started collecting G3s. It was an accident.
Yeah. I started collecting
didn't feed
G3s
it.
because I found loads of car boot sales.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I learned something. I didn't realise that G3 Applejack was actually called Applejack. I thought she had a different name. And I was like, oh no, she is. So that was a nice easy one. So she came in that little picnic set by herself, and then the tea set there with Wisteria. And she made a very brief appearance in the cartoon. Love it or hate it. A very minty Christmas. Very brief, as you can see. And so we'll skim very quickly over the G4 merch because there's so much of it.
Ooh.
So much.
Yeah.
It's like even though like I'm sure you know a lot of the G4 merch, they tend to miss Applejack out, but she represents. She does okay.
Yeah, she's got quite a lot of merch.
Yeah. I've kind of done them as a timeline there. There was quite a lot released in 2010 when Friendship is Magic first came out. So many blind bags, but that's the original. She was the first brushball had the I would call them fangs or furlock. It's probably better to say furlock.
Yeah.
And which is quite hard to find now. Actually, most of them don't. I was quite chuffed that mine was, but she's loose. She's not in a box, unfortunately. That fashion style one is it is hard to find. I think it's probably gone down in value now they re-released it as the rainbow colours that were actually more accurate because she had the brown hat. You can see them both up here. I don't know what this one came from, what set that was. It was just a little non-brushable one. It probably came in a set with the travel set, which is going on to 2012 there. The ones in the bags, I had 2014, but I thought they were earlier than that, and they weren't as good a quality, I believe, as the ones that came. Crystal Motion ones, they were quite funny. You just squeezed the cutie mark and the legs moved. Those were 2012. The strange little ones with the masks, I don't know what Hasbro were thinking with that one, but hey, Hasbro. Rainbow Power ones, which, interesting fact, those were the first G4s I
Mysterious
collected.
Nebulous, I think she was called.
Sorry?
Mysterious Nebulous.
No, that was a power pony, not
the one with the red
not the
one.
Rainbow Power ones.
No, Rainbow Powers. That's that one
That's
there.
a
They
different
were
variant.
the ones that got released the same time as season 4, I believe, because of the
Power
whole
Ponies, yeah.
Twilight Kingdom rainbow powering up.
She was my
thing.
favourite power pony, anyways.
Power ponies are there because we've got Saddle Ranger,
Yeah.
and there was before that there was the Cutie Mark Magic. Was it Cutie Mark?
The rainbow magic.
Yeah, with a symbol.
Yeah, they had the little charms and things, collectible charms. The Friendship is Magic sets, which are more show accurate. I think they're probably a lot more popular. The funny ones with the hinges, I'm not a fan of personally. Posable figures came out in 2016. And G4.5. I'm trying to bring myself to like them. I did buy one just for this panel. And you've got, I do like this one, the fashion style size. It's just the outfit, and the sea ponies look good. Yeah, they do look good. Yeah. Or mer ponies, we're still debating. No spoilers. When you see the movie, you can decide. Okay, so probably on to the bit that a lot of the audience are probably more interested in looking around. We have to do the history. It's important.
Yeah.
So we've got Lauren Forst's original concept art there. Beautiful. Anyone here own any of that?
No.
I didn't. I know somebody.
I know the voice of G1 Applejack. It was the same voice as Firefly, Sandy Duncan.
Oh, I didn't know that. There you go.
Coincidentally, the same Applejack and Rainbow Dash in G4 have the same voice.
Ashley Ball. Yeah.
Oh yes, of course. I got to meet her this year. That's her signature on the Funko Applejack down there. I didn't put Funkos in the recent merchandise. They're there. You know. I was tired. So yes, Applejack, the element of honesty. You can peruse those.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
While I find my notes.
Yeah.
Which I've lost. Never mind.
I don't like.
So yeah, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I know there was always a lot of debate, particularly the early episodes, that her and Rainbow Jack, Applejack would win. That their elements were the wrong way round. Early episodes. It bugs me every time I go back and watch it because Rainbow Dash wasn't very loyal at all. She was more brutally honest, and Applejack was the loyal one, you know, helping Fluttershy up the mountain. And well, I think the show writers, I don't know whether they listened to Bronies or what happened, but they fixed it, and their elements got sorted out. So yeah.
I got Sybil one. I got Sybil.
Love it or hate it, it's there. Again, Equestria Girls were another one I accidentally started collecting because I didn't used to like them, but they grew on me. Lovely modelling down there. We'll just make a little nod to these I'll talk more about these vectors. Appreciate the artists that do these, because I had to make a few myself because I couldn't find them, and oh gee whiz, that's a lot of work. So appreciate those artists. I think I've got them written down here. The Wonder Cold one there is, if I can read my own writing, Deep Nyan, Deviant Art. And the Rainbow Rocks one on the right there was AD2, again a Deviant Art artist. Middle one I couldn't find a reference from, I believe it's taken straight from the wiki. And you've got the, so there's the original Equestria Girls up there, and the new, more popular, I would say, Equestria Girls minis, because they're more show accurate. But then, oh Hasbro, what are you going to do? You can just take in those monstrosities. Apologies.
Oh my eyes.
Nightmares for everybody tonight. So yeah.
Why don't I introduce y'all to the Apple family? Woohoo! Thanks, but I really need to hurry. This year's Apple Fritter, Apple Pumpkin, Red Gallon, Red Delicious, Golden Delicious, Caramel Apple, Apple Cinnamon, Apple Tart, Baked Apples, Apple Brioche, Apple Cinnamon Crisp, Big Macintosh, Apple Bloom, and Brony Smith.
Hello, I'm back. Oh yes. I'm gonna meet Thomas again. I quickly went upstairs because I forgot my tripod and camera. Yeah, I'm just off to the breakfast dining room now, and I will see you in my next segment. Oh yes.
I know if that was me though, if a fire alarm went off, I'd just like cry and like one of these guys would have to drag me out. Anyway, that's the boring stuff done. Woo!
May I say something on stage?
What's up?
May I say something on stage?
Go for it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm missing.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Big Macintosh and welcome to UK Ponycon 2017 in Bristol.
Thanks for that. It's probably like 100% better than I could ever do.